All right, we're going to be doing a live trading session for FOMC today. Going to be getting right into the overall analysis. So in terms of the SPY, I'm very bullish. I think it's going to be a bullish close. My number one focus is going to be to buy call options at break and retest levels and oversold dips. So yeah, heading into FOMC, I have no interest in doing puts. I think the market's going to have an overall bullish close, and we shall see. I'm going to take this one candle at a time, one 30-minute candle at a time. But everything is signaling bullish from a technical perspective. Literally everything looks bullish here. So we shall see when this picks up in about 20 minutes here. All right, so guys, we're going to start mapping out the levels in the updated game plan. For this overall move here. All right, let's see. Is that Bro, this is fucking sorry. This fucking. All right, so guys, everything is bullish. The only thing to do is to buy calls at our levels. The market is going to attempt to close very, very bullish towards the previous day highs. I have no interest in doing puts whatsoever. We will have a plan, of course, if there is a break of trend. But in terms of technical confirmations, everything is confirmed technical bullish. Basically, the technical pattern that I'm seeing is SPY had resistance right here, SPY had resistance right here, and then it broke out, and then it broke out, came back down towards that previous resistance, came back down towards that previous resistance, overall break and retest bullish situations, right? So, I mean, with that being said, we have a green daily candlestick facing down. We have a green daily candlestick facing down. We have a red daily candlestick with a middle wick, wick on the top, wick on the bottom, wick on the top, wick on the bottom. Very, very similar. And then the next day, it went a little bit under the previous day lows and it closed towards the previous day highs. So in terms of today, it went a little bit under the previous day lows and it's been holding ever since. So if we can just maintain the previous day lows, it's going to be bullish. If not, and there's a break of trend, then what's going to happen is there's going to be a crazy crash and then a bullish recovery into the close. So the only way that there's opportunities for puts at this level is if we have a very nice drop. That's the only way. But even then, I'm likely just gonna miss out on that potentially, not trade the break of trend on the put side, and then just wait to buy calls at an oversold dip level, right? So, that overall bullish plan is we need to maintain that 747-ish level, right? We need to maintain 747. Yeah, 747. If we start going below that, there's going to be a break of trend. It could fall off a cliff and it could start to fill the gap, which would set us up for puts first and then calls end of day bullish recovery, but not bullish close, but strong bullish recovery into the close, right? So this should be fairly simple. Especially if you guys just wait until 2 p.m. From a technical view, it's more bullish than bearish. But in terms of break a trend, like I said, if we start going below this, forming some lower highs, reacting bearish, then it's going to have that free fall. And there is a gap. So in terms of the gap that is waiting to fill, we do have a gap that is waiting to fill at 741.63. So we got a gap right here. This overall zone right around here is going to be very break and retest, gap, close reversal zone right here. So look, if we start going under this and reacting bearish and there's no confirmations for calls, it's going to be on track to fill the gap. Once we get towards that gap fill range, then we're going to be buying calls for a strong bullish close. If it's reacting bullish out the gates and maintaining the previous lows, then it's going to try to break above today's highs. And once it breaks above today's highs and reacts bullish, then it goes back towards previous day highs, right? So those are all of our key levels. So our only level for puts is the break of trend level. If you want a bonus level for puts, you can try a quick put at these two levels. It's going to try to drop first, 752 before it goes higher, and 754.80, because it is going to try to drop towards those previous day highs for sure. So, those are some bonus levels to scalp against a bullish trend if you're doing puts, right? Me personally, I'm mainly interested in attempting puts if we start to go below the previous day lows, but not really, because I don't like buying puts at support levels. I'd much rather buy at resistance levels. And if I buy at the resistance levels, I would be buying into a bullish trend, which isn't that rewarding. It would actually be more rewarding to buy on a breakdown. I just don't want to. I'm not the biggest in terms of this bullish market. I'm not the biggest of trading puts at support levels. That's just not me personally. And I don't like trading against the trend. If that's one of the worst things you can do on a bullish day is buy puts. So we're gonna see how this reacts. But from a technical view, everything is bullish. If this shit went back to 752, that's the quickest tell that we're going to 755. So if you guys want to be green in a situation like this, the best thing you could do is either A, buy calls, or B, just wait to buy calls. You know, it's gonna be pretty simple. It's gonna be a simple day. In a situation like this, you could start off red and then you easily go green with the further trades to come. But I'm already green as fuck on the day, so obviously I'm not gonna be risking, you know, more than half of my gains because I'm already green. It's like, dude, I figured out how to. This is why, like, I figured out how to go green, holding calls in a 3 point drop. This dropped 3 points in a minute. And like so many people were in fear. And I was like, dude, buy the dip, buy more strikes. I bought two more strikes, went green as fuck. The other strike I had before that flipped green, and then the other one was a little red. It's like, dude, losing's a fucking choice. I managed to be green today, holding through a 3 point drop, and then buying two strikes to the lows. It was fucking insane. So if something like that happened during FOMC, I have no like, dude, if I had bought calls and this shit crashed, like I would just make it all back and more, buying calls at the gap. Like I can literally be profitable with a 50% win rate. So there's no stress in a situation like this. This is gonna be a fairly simple, easy day. Easy FOMC for sure. So yeah. So yeah, guys, I'm really looking forward to this FOMC session because we're setting up for, I would say, one of the most predictable FOMC trading sessions in the book, man. I mean, this market is absolutely fucking amazing. Every dip I buy, this shit goes up, and if not, it just recovers. So like losing is really a personal choice. But yeah, obviously, if you guys wanted to do like a YOLO, you would just buy calls before FOMC, you know, because the technical view is definitely bullish than bearish. So yeah, it's pretty simple, man. It's pretty simple to make money within the market if you know how to buy calls. Yeah, I know the market dropped like 3 points, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is a gift. Instead of adding to my losers, I bought two strikes, and I bought these two strikes at the exact lows, and they went up over like 50%. I'm like, dude, I was so grateful. Like, I was so grateful that I bought calls. I bought a call here, and then SPY dropped 3 points in a minute. I was so grateful. I was like, dude, this is great. Now I can just go heavier and buy more strikes. I was like, fuck, what a fucking gift, you know? Like, man, when the market gives me an opportunity like that, I gotta get in on that. Like, I don't know. Like, some people, like, when the market does that to me in a minute, I'm like fucking hyped. I'm like, dude, let's fucking buy more. Let's fucking buy more strikes. Like, the shit's gonna recover. The fuck? I just don't see how like someone could let 1 minute dictate where today's price action is going for. But yeah, that shit was crazy, man. I bought two strikes at the lows of this dip, and then I sold at the fucking peak. I got out right here at the fucking peak. It was such a massive win. And like so many people were like tweaking and freaked the fuck out and I dipped. And I was like, dude, this is fucking amazing. Let's buy more. Like, so I don't know, man. People are just different. Some people are just designed to lose. I don't know. Fucking like it is what it is. When SPY drops 3 points in a minute, some people flip bearish and they get trapped or they lose money or they just get emotional. I'm like, dude, let's buy more. Let's buy the fucking dip. Like I'm green as fuck. Like even right now, like dude, I just keep on buying these dips. Every single time I buy a dip, it recovers. Like my calls just went into money. I had more calls. They just went into money. It's like, man, I just don't see like how anyone could be red. Like every fucking trade just prints. The shit is fucking crazy, dude. But yeah, if you guys are broke and you have no money, I highly recommend to not trade because you're gonna lose all your money and you're gonna like have stress and freak the fuck out. There's always like other jobs to do besides trading. Um, it's definitely not for everybody. You know, some people get emotional when it drops 3 points in a minute. I'm over here like buying more strikes, not adding to my losers, and they're all printing. So, you know, I can't say the same for everyone else. I just know what I'm doing. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna get out of this. So I got in at 190. I'm gonna get out here, sold at 239 cents. So I'm out of that. So that's another W. That's like fucking 4 wins today. So yeah, man, it's just, you know, it's just too fucking easy. If you guys are in those calls, you can leave a runner for FOMC. Just understand, you know, you can give it all back too. Um, so yeah, I'm just waiting, man. I'm just waiting to make more trades. This fucking call shit is insane. It's just fucking crazy what you can do with buying calls. It's absolutely ridiculous. So guys, we got 6 minutes. You know, 6 minutes. For those of you who want to toss the coin, you could toss the coin. Me personally, I was just in calls and I just got out because I'm green as fuck again. You know, I don't see the need to like flip red or, you know, try to make more with how erratic this is about to get. But I'm definitely looking forward to like capitalizing on all the degenerates who are like, you know, about to freak the fuck out on what's going to happen here. I'm looking forward to it. You know, it's going to be a good trading session for sure. So yeah, we got 5 minutes till this shit opens up. So yep, we shall see, man. Shit is like fucking easy as fuck. Like, but yeah, we got 5 more minutes here. We shall see. 5 more minutes. 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 All right, so guys, just remember the most likely outcome is bullish. The number one focus is to buy calls. You know, if we start to go below the previous, if we start to go below today's lows, the trend's gonna flip bearish, and you know, there could be an opportunity for a quick put there. But regardless, there's still going to be opportunities for calls at the gap, even if it does flip bearish. So just know the most likely outcome is bullish. Obviously, if you guys are flipping the coin before that, you know, by all means, you can do that. Me personally, I'm just going to take advantage of all the motherfuckers who get destroyed and trapped. That's what I do best rather than tossing coins. So yeah, man, we're just gonna, at least we know what the most likely outcome is, you know? And if it doesn't work out, well, there's an opportunity to buy right here. That's what I'm saying. It's like, dude, if I bought calls here and this shit crashed, I'd be like, this is amazing. Like, fucking bring it, like, crash more. Like, give me a better play. I don't know. Like, some people are just broke, you know? I don't, like, some people are just broke. Like, dude, whenever I'm down, I'm like, give me a better play. I'll take the better play. I'll put in more size. Like, give me a better trade. Like, but yeah, man. We're green as fuck. The most I'm risking is half my gains. Everybody knows once you're green, if you keep on trading, you can size down. So obviously, if you size your position down, you know, you can have bigger losses percentage wise. You can have bigger losses, you know, profit per share. Everybody knows this, but again, some people are just like degenerates and they just don't get like how we trade. It is what it is, man. So just know I can take a bunch of trades and they can all go to zero because I'm position sized to be green on the day. That's why I'm already green. So if my losses are bigger, if my losses are bigger percentage wise than my wins, it's like, dude, I'm already green on the day. You think I'm going to flip red? I'm position sized for these trades to go to zero and I will still be green, you know? So just understand, man, when somebody starts their day off green and they're green as fuck, they could just let all the trades go to zero. It doesn't matter because they're positioning sizing themselves down. That's why they're not like raising their position size. So yeah, losing's a choice, and you know, it's just gonna get good here soon. So just remember, most likely outcomes bullish. The number one game plan is calls. The only way to try puts is if this shit has a quick spike to 752 or 755. You get in, you get out. Or if we start to go below 747, those are the only trade ideas for puts. In terms of calls, all of these levels that I drew out, I will be watching for confirmations to be buying calls on all of these fucking levels that I already drew out. So yeah, it's gonna be easy as fuck, man. It's gonna be easy as fuck. If anyone's red, I highly recommend quitting. You know, if anybody's red in the group, I would strongly suggest that you cancel the subscription and get the fuck out of the group as soon as possible. That is the top recommendation if you're red in the group. So yeah, we're gonna be getting started here in 1 minute. Shall see, wait, shall see. Shit is about to go down. No, I personally do not watch this. I just watch the price action. I could give a fuck. I don't watch any of this shit. I'm just watching the price action. So no, I'm not watching this shit at all. All right, so here we go. So we're starting out with a drop. All right, so let's see. This is a moment of truth for some trend action here. Um, so just understand, it's considered bullish if it holds the low of day. If it doesn't hold the low of day, then the trend breaks and it's going to crash. Then it will reverse later on into the close, right? So you guys got to understand that. So we'll see how this reacts right out the gate. Oh my gosh, bro. I was in these calls. It's a good thing I took my profit, man. I made like 43 cents profit per share in these calls. Now they're like red as fuck. Oh my gosh, I'm so grateful that like I took my profits, you know? If I would have aimed for this big win and cost the 20, I would have been red as fuck on that trade. But I still would have been green on the day because I'm not a fucking degenerate. Like I said, man, some people are just destined to lose money in this market. But yeah, we're just gonna wait and see how this reacts. You know, we're not blindly trading most likely outcomes. We're just aware of what the most likely outcome is. And then we just wait for confirmations. All right, so we are starting off with a massive pullback. Currently in no trades. Let's see. So obviously if you bought calls now, you'd be in at a great entry, you wouldn't be risking much. But we shall see. All right, so guys, I'm looking at calls here very, very closely. Obviously, if someone got in calls here, they wouldn't be risking much. Let's see how this reacts here. All right, so we're starting off with a almost 4-point drop in a minute. Last time this dropped 3 points in a minute, it recovered. All right, so guys, I'm looking at 748 calls. I'm keeping my eyes on these here. If we start to bottom, I'll consider. If not, then I'm just going to be chilling. I'm not too interested on puts, especially considering this just dropped 4 fucking points in a minute. So we shall see. I'm looking at 748 calls. They're at 209 cents. Seeing how this reacts, not just jumping right the fuck in. All right, so far it's just crashing through. There's no reason to go long. We took out the day's lows. So yeah, we just got to give this some time, But just know there has been a break of trend. We did go through the lows. So we did get a little break of trend there. That means the bears are taking control. Obviously I wouldn't be too excited to buy puts right into a 4-point drop like that. So I'm just gonna wait this out. We'll see. Our next level for calls would be here. If it quickly flipped bullish, then there could be a play. But we'll see. So the new key level of interest is going to be 748 is going to be our new key level of interest. So far, we're getting a bearish reaction out the gate. All right, guys, I'm looking at puts here. 746 puts. I'm in at 257 cents. 257 cents. 750, excuse me, 746 puts. 746 puts. All right, so I'm officially in on this trade here. Let's see. All right, so we shall see. So it looks like the 30-minute candle could attempt to close bearish. It has to top right around here, preferably right around here. But yeah, so we shall see. 746 puts. This would have to start dropping ideally within the next 5 minutes. All right, so this would be where we really need to start to drop here, right around this area. But yeah, if we start to pull back here, puts should be good. We should be good on this if we could start to drop around here. But yeah, I'm in on 746 puts. They're currently down 26%, 25%. So basically, we would need to top right around here for the trade to work. We need to top right here, right around 747s for this to print. All right, so we shall see. We have to start pulling back here. If it could just start dropping, the trade should work out phenomenally. But if this just keeps pushing, then, you know, we got a retracement back to 750 will be the next level. So yeah, we don't got too much time on this. You know, I would say max pain would be around right around 748, right around here be max. Yeah, max pain would be right here. Right here be max pain right here. So yeah, we shall see, you know. I mean, we got all the time in the world if it can just maintain under this, but if not, you know, then we're going to be losing some time. So but yeah, I mean, I was looking at the 30-minute candle. The 30-minute candle says this is supposed to close bearish. It's just it needs to start dropping. Otherwise, you know, it explodes back up to 750. But if we can just start maintaining, we just need to maintain below this. If we maintain below this, obviously I would even look to scale into this. Okay, so let's see how we react on 1 minute here. Let's see. Okay, so good. We're forming some resistance. Yeah, so I like what I'm seeing here. I'm starting to like what I'm seeing here. We do have some resistance coming in. So far, so good. We just need to stay under. If it starts breaking out, then it's going to be a problem. But yeah, we can give this about, you know, 5 to 7 more minutes. Max pain would be up here. Needs to stay below this. Need to fucking stay under this level. All right, so again, another top out here. Shit is looking good. We just need to start, you know, basically we don't need to do anything. All we need to do is just stay under this. If we could just stay under that, I'll have all the confidence in the world, you know? If we could just stay the fuck under this right here. We just need to stay below that. If we stay below that, we're going right back down. So it's chilling. Once if it goes to here, then it's more like, you know, we got to cut the shit. But as long as we stay below this, okay, dude, we might have to add to this shit. This is setting up for a fucking ad here. Shit is fucking collapsing. All right, let's see. I'm gonna give it like 2 more minutes. All right, so guys, we're setting up to add to this play. Okay, guys, add. I'm adding to this. All right, so I'm adding to 746 puts here. They're about to go in the money. I'm adding. I just added at 223 cents. All right, so just added to that. All right, so the key from here, like I said, we just need to stay under 747. We stay under 747, we're good. But yeah, I just added to puts because we got resistance that came in for a couple minutes. And they were about to go in the money. So those were the reasons for adding. But all we need to do is just stay under this. We stay under this, puts are good. If not, then there's going to be, you know, our max pain on this would be up here. I'm not going to be risking 750. Most I would risk would probably be like 748. But as long as we could pull back here, puts are good. If not, then obviously they're going to start to be in some trouble for the max pain stop out. So we'll see. You know, give this a couple more minutes. We shall see. 747.20. All right, so this is basically it. So you know, we got about 4 more minutes for this shit to come back down. If not, then max pain is gonna hit on that. So we shall see. See much. Okay, puts her down 40%. All right, so for this to flip bearish, it needs to pull back the next minute candle. If not, then they're gonna really try to run this to 750 would be the next level. So this shit would need to pull back here. Let's see, 30 minutes closing at 14 minutes. Max pain is right up here. All right, so let's see. This is literally, you know, if it pulls back here, could still have a shot. This is literally it. So let's see. This is literally make or break. This is it. But yeah, guys, if we start breaking out here, I'm gonna be cutting this. If not, it should be good to hold. So this is literally it. You know, there's not much time left for this overall trade. We would have to start pulling back here for this to work. If it starts to break out, then I'm going to be cutting it because I'm not going to be holding through a 750 break. So this is it. This is literally it. It's right here. All right, so we got 12 more minutes. All right, so guys, if we start to break out here, I'm cutting puts. It's going to be bullish as fuck within the next 30 minutes. It's already setting up that way too. If we start to break out here, I'm going to be exiting this trade. It's looking like a 50% loss. Let's see. I can give this like 2-3 minutes max. If we start pushing above this, I'm going to get out of this. Let's see. All right, so guys, I can give this like 2 more minutes max. If it starts pushing above here, I'm just going to cut it. Let's see. All right, so guys, I'm cutting this. So I am out 133 cents out at 133 cents. So that was like a 55% L. So 55% L. So in terms of the next trade is actually setting up bullish on the 30-minute chart. So we have to wait about I would say about 12 minutes. Give this about 12 more minutes. So yeah, we'll see. All right, so guys, the next trade is expected to be in about 10 minutes. Got to give this about 10 minutes. All right, so guys, I might be getting in early here, but it's all good. I'll just buy another strike. I'm just gonna be getting in on calls here because this is a break and retest level. Obviously this can drop another 2 points, but it's all good. It's likely gonna come back anyways. So I'm in on calls, 219 cents, 747 calls, 219 cents. So just understand the timing could be off by 10 minutes. I'm completely fine with that. But I'm in on 747 calls here. So the reality is this could drop another like 1.5 points until the bottom. It's just the level is good. You know, we're at a good level here. I like how we're setting up. So I'm fine with getting in now. So in terms of the next trade, calls 747. Again, this could be 10 minutes early, right? Calls right there. 747.10. So the next trade after that is at 2:30 p.m. You know, so we got 8 more minutes to make another trade after this one too. So basically, the 30-minute chart is basically saying that it's going to try to retrace back to 750s. This right here is a break and retest level, meaning it could bottom here and then begin the retracement rather than closing this bearish and bottoming here and then beginning it at 2:30 p.m. So I like the entry. In terms of the 30-minute candle, this can close anywhere. You know, this can close right here at 7:45, or it can close right here at 7:48, right? But basically, it's supposed to start to reverse and retrace, I would say, at 2:30 p.m. in terms of the breakout move. But in terms of where this 30-minute candlestick closes, if it's calls, it bottoms right here. You know, if it's puts, then it drops first and then it recovers, right? So I'm completely fine with getting in now. I'm going to be holding this out for the real move, which is going to be 2:30 p.m. So everything is just signaling upside. The one thing I dislike about this trade is though is you know it's kind of against the original plan. The original plan was if this crashes, it was to buy calls right here at the gap, which was like 742. So the only thing I dislike about this trade is, you know, it's not the best entry for calls. But from a technical view, I'm very bullish on oversold levels. You know, I think we have the potential to retrace back to 750. So, you know, we'll see. But like I said, the best entry for calls is new lows. If we get new lows, I would go fairly decent size on new lows, right? So, we'll see. 3:30 p.m. is going to be the key time for this overall um trade. So we'll see. We shall see. But yeah, 3:30 looks prime time to consider calls. And like I said, if you want the best level on calls, new lows, just scale in. It's the best level possible if we get new lows. Can't really get a better level than that. So yeah, let's see. 737, 722. But yeah, man, the reversal is going to be crazy. We are supposed to get a reversal. It is showing the best entry possible is at the gap. So basically right below previous day lows. If this went below previous day, if this went below today's lows, that would be the best level to just buy and just hold the fucking calls. Don't fucking sell them. Um, in the meantime, if you're getting calls, it's still looking good because we might not even go back under. This shit within the blink of an eye, this can really go to 750. That's why I'm getting in now. But also the 30-minute candle. The 30-minute candle does signal that the next 30 minutes is supposed to be bullish. So that's my main reason for this, right? So yeah, the only things I dislike about the trade now is, we could still go under today's lows and then bottom. That's the main thing I dislike about the trade would be that for sure. But other than that, you know, it's a decent entry. It's not the worst, it's not the best. It's kind of in the middle. So, but yeah, the next 30-minute candle is gonna really, yeah. So the next 30 minutes is really gonna help in this situation, man. Huh. We got 3 minutes till this closes. The opening of the 30-minute candle is gonna be everything. That's gonna determine if we're gonna go straight to 750 or if we're gonna get new lows and then bottom. So the opening of the next 30-minute candle is really going to help determine that. So yeah. But yeah, I still think we'll retrace to 750 for sure. I think we're going to get the 750 profit target. If we don't open up strong here, then we can get new lows first, and then we can get 750. Either way, I think we're going to 750. I could see 750 today. So we shall see. But yeah, guys, there could be another trade as well. While I'm holding this trade, there could be another one here. It just depends on how the 30-minute candle opens. So, if this is reacting bearish, I'm gonna wait likely to buy at new lows for the next strike. If this is reacting bullish, I might consider either getting a 746 call, even potentially adding to my other call. So we'll see. We got to see how this reacts. The reaction is going to be very important. But like I said, man, this is giving all the reasons to go to 750. That's why I don't mind getting in early. This shit, it's in the blink of an eye. This can fucking flip. So, but yeah, we'll see. Right now it's really not doing much at this level. So we're gonna have to give this a little time. But yeah, this is going to be the level that determines if we get new lows or not. It's going to be this level right here. This little zone right here is going to determine if we get new lows or not. If we keep on holding this, we're going to be going to 750. If we start to go under, then we're going to be getting new lows and then we'll bottom, right? So it's a 50-50 situation. Regardless, both of the trades will likely print on calls. If not, I'm going to be sized in a lot heavier regardless of what happens. You know, if we get new lows, I'm going to be planning out probably 2 strikes on calls, you know, because like I said, the bullish reversal is going to be fucking insane. So if this shit doesn't reverse here, it's just a better play to go out of the money on calls, you know? So it's like, in a way, I'd actually make more profit if I lost money on calls here. So like if you're asking me, I would prefer to lose in a situation like this so I can make more. Because if I win on this, I'm not going to be able to make more on the other trade because it wouldn't have happened. So yeah, it is what it is, you know. We just gotta all we gotta do is just give this shit time and just hold this shit out. That's about it, you know. And if this trade on calls loses first, it could still come back to life and go green as well. So it could still be a winner. But yeah, the profit target on SPY, currently sitting this at $750 for today is my current profit target on SPY, $750. You know, we just gotta give things some time here in terms of this overall situation. But you know, everything's looking bullish as fuck. Okay, so right now, so guys, right off the open, look, this is what it's giving. It's giving this. Look right here. This is what it is. So right now, the vibes that this shit is giving is this. This is it right here. That's literally, this is the fucking blueprint. You see how this 30-minute candle, it went a little bit under the close and then it bottomed and it started to spike. It's doing the same thing. It just went a little bit under the close. It bottomed. Now it's starting to spike. So if this repeats itself, look, it's going to retest the highs, and then look, it says it could even go higher. It can even break out higher, right? So the bulls are looking fucking phenomenal. If you're in on puts right now, you should be very worried if you're in on puts right now. For this to go fucking berserk, if you're wondering when this is gonna go berserk, when we break above this, once we break above 748, it's game over. The bears are fucked into oblivion. They're all gonna be wanting calls, you know. But basically, for this to be bullish, we need to hold this level right here. That's our level. So if we hold that, we're bullish. If we go below that, we get new lows. So yeah, but so far the bulls are clearly winning. You know, oh, here we go. All right, so let's take a look. Yeah, dude, the Bears can go fuck themselves. They really could. It's funny, my only L was on a put. You know, it just goes to show you, like, if I would have just stayed with my plan, there wouldn't have even been an L. The plan was to never buy a put. That was never had any intention of buying a fucking put. But it's all good. You know, we're already green as fuck on the day. So, yeah, the play is calls. If it doesn't work out, then the next play is calls, and that's gonna work out. So losing's a fucking choice. If you guys don't make money on this, don't trade. That's all I can really say. Like, this is gonna be fucking amazing. I'm looking forward to this shit. I'm very comfortable holding calls, you know. If it doesn't work out, the next one is gonna be a way bigger win. Like I said, if you ask me, I would prefer for this to be a loser. I really would. But if we hold this level right here, it's gonna be a win, 100%. If we go below this, then the Bulls get wrecked, and then the Bulls win later into the close, you know? So it's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a really good day. It's just gonna take time for this shit to unfold. We got an hour and 27 minutes left. So it's just a matter of time until, you know. So yeah, the Bulls need to bounce this here for this to be bullish here. This 1 minute candle. Let me take a look at that 1 minute candle. Let's see, is that this thing? So it's a weird fucking 1 minute candle here. That's a weird fucking candle. Let's see. Oh, this shit is all looking bullish. Everything's looking bullish. But obviously, like I said, if we go below this, you know, it's gonna get whacked. But this is still looking bullish, you know? Everything is still looking bullish here right now. Let's see. But yeah, I got to keep an eye on this position, the 747 call, in case I would have to add to this if it went bullish. But this is it, guys. This is make or break. So if we start to bounce here, the Bulls are still in control. If we go under this, you know, then the Bears are going to send us to new lows. And then we'll have the reversal towards power hour for the bullish recovery reversal, right? So we shall see. I mean, either way, as long as my plan works out, I'm going to be green as fuck. So, you know, It is what it is. So let's see. This is it. This is gonna, these next couple of minutes are really gonna determine. Oh, I like this candle. This is bullish right here. This is bullish momentum right here. This is bullish momentum on a break and retest. This is previous resistance right here. This is all resistance, 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 breakout, retest. This is a very bullish signal right here. So the bulls are still showing up where they need to show up, but we're also hanging on by a thread. If this shit goes under this, then it's gonna collapse, right? So we shall see, But like I said, it is what it is, man. If we get a better play, we get a better play. I'll take the better play. It is what it is. But yeah, 746. This is literally it. This is make or fucking break, man. This is make or fucking break. And let's see, our previous 30-minute high, what was that? Was that 740? Oh my gosh, dude. Bulls are gonna have a fucking field day coming up if they can just hold this level. So I'll let you guys know if I add, man. I'll let you know if I start. Look, if we start breaking above 748, I'm probably going to have to add to this position. I really am, because this shit can go to 751 within the blink of the fucking eye. The Bears aren't going to see what fucking hit them. It's like, dude, I'm a bull right now. I'm hoping this shit crashes so I can make more money. I'm looking at this chart right now. Everything is signaling the Bears are fucked. The Bears are so fucked. Even if they get new lows, they're fucked. The reversal is going to be fucking insane. So, bulls are in pristine condition. Pristine condition, gem, mint 10. To be a bull within this market is the biggest blessing within this market. It really is. So yeah. This shit is gonna be fucking insane, man. So the bulls just got at it again. So if we start going above 748, we're going to 751, which means I'm gonna make a fuck ton more than what I just lost being a degenerate buying puts. So, yeah, we're good to go, man. There's nothing left to do. The Bears are now trapped twice. The Bears got trapped twice here. Time is running out for them to crash this. It's not looking good. It's not looking fucking good at all. So I'm getting ready to add at this point. Let's see. All right, so 747 calls. Let's see. All right, so guys, my position is now green. At the peak, it was down 30%. Now it's green. It's like up fucking 3%. So, I'm monitoring it very closely to see if I'm gonna add to this, right? Oh, that looks bullish as fuck. Oh my gosh, dude, I gotta get ready to fucking add to these fucking calls because this shit is gonna spike to fucking 250. That's why. All right, so guys, I'm getting ready to add to this. All right, so I'm adding to my fucking calls. I just added to my position at 230 cents. I just added right here. The reason why I'm adding is because that 1-minute candle is so fucking bullish. It's like if you're in puts, you're going to be a complete fucking degenerate in a situation like this. So, yeah, I just added to my calls. So in terms of these calls, I got in right here and I just added. So let's see. So when you guys add to your winners, they're a lot bigger than your losers, which means you can actually not make as much percentage-wise, and you could still be green. But in a situation like this, if we're talking about the level of how badly the Bears just got fucked, in a situation like this, I would encourage everyone to aim for bigger wins and to be locking in gains right here between 749.50 to 750.50, right in between this range, right? So, I added before this big ass spike, and now like I'm so fucking green where that last loss I had is like it can't even touch me. It's like I'm unfucking touchable with how fucking green I am. This is like the power of like knowing how to actually fucking trade. It's just some people they don't know how to trade, they just lose and I don't know, like. But anyways, we're green as fuck. If you guys flip red, that's all on you. If this shit collapses out of nowhere and you're red, that's all on you. If you don't take profits, that's all on you. You guys can look in the fucking mirror. So I gave you the blueprint. Everyone should be green despite the 50% loss on puts because the calls right now are green as fuck. And we added to the calls. We did not add to the puts. When you add to a position, it doubles the gains, It doubles the gains, which means you can actually make less percentage-wise and still be green. So everything's bullish. The bears are fucked. To be a bear in a situation like this, they are absolutely destroyed. There's no coming back from this. Like I said, for those of you who are bullish, you know, the 30-minute candle is going to close bullish. We're going to be trading in between 749.50 to 750.50. If you can't figure out a way to recoup that loss on puts, I would encourage you to quit trading right away. You know, it's like, dude, I'm already up and I'm making less percentage-wise, you know, but if I hold this shit, it's going to be a fuck ton more percentage-wise. But like I said, man, if anybody flips red, fucking degenerate, don't trade. But obviously this shit is going to go to, if you're wondering where this shit is going to go to, it's going to go to right here. This is where the fuck it's going to go to, right? So that's where we're heading. All I can really say is do what you guys do best. You know, you saw me try a put. That shit did not work out. I did the call. The call is working out fucking phenomenal. It's like to do a put in a situation like this, oh my gosh, the amount of like fucking I would be fucking terrified, dude. I would just, it's like in a situation like this, if you buy a put, you're basically just setting your money on fire. It's like a legal way to burn money, you know? Like it's not legal to burn your money, but if you want to legally do it, just buy puts. That's what I would tell people. Just keep buying puts. You're gonna burn all your fucking money at the speed of light. So everything's bullish. We're going to 750. You know, 748, we just got a little break and retest. Also healthy, very healthy price action. Look at this. So this right here, this is not healthy. This right here is healthy. Oh my gosh, guys, the bears are fucked. They are so fucking destroyed. If you are fucking red, you need to quit. You need to get the fuck off my stream if you're red. Look at this shit, man. This was resistance at a lower level. This shit had a massive breakout, came back down to retest. That's not healthy, you know? That's like erratic. A big-ass breakout and then a drop like that, that's a little bit erratic. But look, that happened at a lower price level. Look, we're at major resistance now. You got to understand how big of a deal this is. SPY is sitting at major fucking resistance. Look at this. When we went below 748, this shit dropped all the way to 743. We're sitting at major resistance. The SPY just broke above it. And look, it's having a healthy pullback. You see, this is a little healthy break and retest. It's not no big ass fucking breakout or big ass fucking crash. This is a healthy little pullback to retest to now push higher to 750. That's what I think this shit is, you know? And if someone flips red going with that, that's on fucking them. You know, if people don't want to take their profits, that's on them. The risk of holding is you get back all your profits. I'm bullish as fuck. I think we're going to 750. It's just the risk of holding your entire position. You know, you get back all your profits. So people you guys get to decide on what you want to do. My profit target personally is at 749.50 to 750 to reclaim that previous 30-minute high. I think the calls are going to be green as fuck. I think the bears are absolutely fucked into fucking oblivion. So yeah, losing's a personal fucking choice. It really is, man. If you guys are red, this shit is not for you. You need to walk the fuck away and you need to quit. You need to quit, dude. Like, there's no losing here. It's just unlimited fucking winning. Like, losing's a fucking choice. 749. 749. There we go. 749. There we fucking go. There we fucking go. 749.30. There we fucking go. Oh my gosh, bro. These calls are fucking printing. How much are the calls up now? 40 fucking %. And dude, I added to the win. Oh my gosh, I'm not even break even because I added to the win. My percentage doesn't even fucking matter. I just add to these wins and I could just make less percentage wise and still be green. Oh, fuck. All right, guys, I'm going to be taking profits right here. I'm going to be trimming here, right? So I'm taking gains right here and I'm green as fuck. If you're red, I would highly recommend you get the fuck off my stream. So I'm taking profits right here. I'm getting out here. My calls are at 55%. I'm green as fuck because I added to the winners. Oh my fucking gosh, dude. I'm up so fucking much. I need to get the fuck out of this position because that's how fucking up I am. All right, so guys, 365 cents out at 365 cents. There we fucking go. Leave your fucking runners. If you are red, fuck you. Get the fuck off of my fucking stream. If you're losing money in the group, cancel the group, leave the group. There we fucking go, man. 200 cents to fucking 370 fucking cents. Leave your fucking runners. They can run the fucking 500 plus fucking cents. Losing is a personal fucking choice. If you're red, get the fuck off of my fucking stream, dude. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. It's unfucking touchable. I can't be fucking touched. I can't be fucking touched. It's unfucking touchable. I come into the market with a 50% loss on puts. Boom. 60, 70 fucking percent on calls. Added to the calls. Didn't add to the loser. That's how you be green as fuck, even if the percentage is close to break even. But dude, break even, not even close. That's a 70% win. 50% loss, 70% win. That's 20% positive. We add to the winners, which doubles your gains, which wipes out all the fucking percentage. It doesn't even fucking matter because we're adding to the fucking winners, dude. This is how you get fucking rich. So there you go. So that is the FOMC live trading. So what does this mean? So where are we at in terms of this stream, right? So in terms of this stream, we had one loss and we had one win. The win was bigger than the loss, percentage-wise and dollar-wise, because we added to the win before the 2-point breakout, right? So where the fuck are we now? In terms of where we are at now, in terms of this live stream, everyone's green. So if you're green and you flip red, you should quit. So the most you risk is half your fucking profits. That's it. The most you risk is half your profits. If the trade goes to zero, the most you lose is half your fucking profits. So that means I could sit here, I can make 5 more trades. They can all go to fucking zero because I can scale my position size down. I just made a fuck ton of profit. I can sit here and make a fuck ton of trades. They can all go to fucking zero, right? You guys know your account size. You know your account size. You know how many trades you can make, how many trades you can let go to zero, right? Before you flip red, before you get back half your gains. So if someone flips green to red on this stream, I would tell them to quit. That's what I would tell them. It's like, dude, if you guys are trading to just burn all of your hard fucking work away, then don't fucking trade, dude. This is a hard fucking job. This shit is not fucking easy. It gets easier when you figure this shit fucking out. But fuck, if you guys trade in a way where you just give everything back that you made, then don't fucking trade. Quit. Don't even fucking trade. So there we go. So I can sit here, I can be a degenerate on this stream if I want to, and I can lose all fucking day on the stream because I'm so fucking green. It doesn't matter. I'm sizing down. Obviously, I'll increase my size a little bit when I add to the winners. But again, you can set profit stops. Don't flip green to red. So that's it. So in terms of where we are at in this stream, we are now in a place where we can sit here and lose, and we're not going to flip green to red. So we won. So we did it. So you guys need to understand in the market what we just accomplished. We just accomplished that we're green for the day. Right? So when you're green for the day, if you don't walk away, then the most you risk is half your gains. And you got to figure out how you're going to risk your half gains, right? Are you going to make, 2 trades and risk them going to zero? Or if you can't do that, then you make 1 trade, risk it going to zero? Or fucking, you can make fucking 4 trades. You can make 2 fucking trades. You can make 4 trades, risk them all go down 50% instead of zero. You do the math, you do the numbers. It's your fucking portfolio. But yeah, just know no matter what the fuck happens, we're green. We're fucking green. You know? I just got to make that clear for all the fucking degenerates. Because, dude, when it comes to 0 days, some people think this is like gambling when it's like a mathematical game where you can sit here and you could just outwin everything. You don't need a high win rate. Your losers percentage-wise can be bigger than your winners percentage-wise because you add to fucking winners. That's fucking why. So, it's a game of math. All this shit is a game of math and fucking timing and strikes. Like some people just don't get it. And I'm like, dude, if you don't get it, don't trade. Like, get the fuck out. Like, I just sold these contracts at 370 cents. They're now at 260 cents. You know, if I didn't take my fucking gains, I would have been red as fuck on that, with both of those trades combined. Dude, my portfolio is so fucking green off of that big fucking spike. That's what the fuck I'm talking about, dude. Like, if you guys want to get rich, you have to add to winners. That's the only way to get rich logically is to add to fucking winners because you can add to the winner instead of profit stop. If you add to a loser, you're going to have a bigger loss and you're trading in a way where you hope it comes back to life. If I add to a winner, I don't have to hope for shit. It either goes straight up like it just did or it rejects and you get profit stopped out and have a smaller win, you know? But if you add to a fucking winner, it doubles your gains when it goes straight the fuck up. Dude, we added to this shit. Look at this. This is unfucking touchable. You see this fucking shit? We added right here when this candle was fucking red. We got in before this big ass fucking spike and then another big ass fucking spike and we sold the peak. We sold the fucking peak of that fucking spike. You see? That's what the fuck I'm talking about, dude. Like, this is how you have to trade. If you guys don't trade like this, you're fucked. You're absolutely fucked. Look at this. My only L was on puts. Of course. Of course. The one thing I never fucking do. Of course. Like, it makes a lot of fucking sense. But yeah, now we just wait. We just wait. All we have to do is wait. So look, right now, Everybody's got to be quiet. We got to shut the fuck up, and we just got to wait. That's it. We just wait for the next play. That's it. We just wait. We already accomplished this, dude. I accomplished this before FOMC, But in terms of this live stream, what we've accomplished so far is everybody's green on the day. So we all accomplished that. So if someone flips red, I would encourage them to quit trading because they're a fucking degenerate. They can sit here and do the math. Okay, half my gains. How many trades can I make? How many trades do I want to potentially make? How much can I risk on each trade percentage wise, right? Everyone's account is different. The less you size, the more trades you can make. The more you size, the less trades you can make. So size less and add to winners and set profit stops. That's how you fucking compound this shit up like fucking crazy while still being able to trade. If you have a small account, then you have to size less automatically and you have to trade less. That's just what comes with a small account. Nobody said you had to start with a small account. Um, Obviously in terms of this world, some people are born into wealth and then they trade with wealthy accounts. And then most people aren't, but they don't have to start trading with a small account. They can find another way to trade with a larger account, right? It's definitely possible. But anyone who's born into money, they usually give it all back or just fuck it up anyways. So that's just degenerate. That's just like such a, oh man, I would hate to be born into that shit. But anyways, losing's a personal fucking choice. If you're red, you need to fucking quit. That's what you need to do. You need to seriously fucking quit, dude. I'm being green as fuck. 70% win, 50% L. I added to the winner, it doubled my gain. So fuck your percentages. That's what I'm saying. Like some degenerate on my stream said, oh, the fucking loss was bigger than the fucking win. I'm like, dude, add to winners, you fucking degenerate. Like the fuck? And I have so many fucking wins. The losses they don't touch me. They don't fucking affect me. The only way a loss could really hurt someone is if they just blindly trade at market open. And that's something I don't do. I'm done. I don't trade it blindly at market. Fuck market open. Market open is fucking shit. It's the most degenerate way to trade. If you trade the first 20 minutes of market open, there's no benefit. There's no benefit. It's basically like similar to FOMC in a way, But I actually know how to trade where I can just get fucked. I could just get fucked one or two times and then I'll just flip green. I know what the fuck I'm doing. Like I just got fucked on puts, boom, made it all back and more. Like it's not that fucking hard to trade. But some people, they have problems if they get fucked first. They just can't. They just have problems with that shit. But there's ways to prevent that. High volatility is one way to prevent losses. And market open, there's no advantage to that shit. If you guys are trading market open, I would suggest not trading that shit, especially if you're trading on your own without anyone else's guidance. Never trade the market open. If you're wondering, like, I show interest trading market open after like 9:50, 10 a.m. That's when I want to step in. The problem with 9:30, for those of you who are scalping, you're getting in and out, it's too erratic. It just doesn't work out long term. Like, shit is not good. Like, there's no control. The shit goes up, down, chop. It just fucks. Contracts are high as shit. It's like the morning is so fucking stupid. The first 20 minutes at least. But yeah, if you look at what the fuck is going on, everything I fucking said is happening, which means if we get another dip, we're buying the fucking dip, we're all going long, and that's going to be the biggest win of the whole fucking stream, is when we buy that next dip and add it to the dip. So look, if you guys study what the fuck is going on, if you do what nobody else is fucking doing in the market, we have this red up, green down, next 30 minutes, it dropped towards the previous 30-minute low, and then it had a breakout for an hour straight, right? So look, we got an hour left. If this happens, look, we drop back down towards 747, 746. We all buy calls, and it fucking breaks out for the most bullish power hour in historic fucking history. So the number one play is calls. It's not fucking puts. If you do puts, you're a fucking degenerate. The pattern's bullish as fuck. So the best way to buy calls is to buy the oversold dips, right? You can buy the oversold dips, get at the lows. If it starts reversing, add to the calls, buy more strikes. Dude, I'm going to fuck this up. By the time this fucking stream is over, people are not going to fucking believe on how much profit we're going to fucking make. I'm going to fuck this shit up so fucking bad. This is going to be the best FOMC session you've ever seen in the history of fucking trading if we get this move. So in terms of the move, it's very simple. We need this shit to go back to the previous 30-minute lows, right? That's all we need. We need this shit to drop back to 746, towards our original entry on calls. So our new call range is going to be 745.60, 746, and then we're going to have one higher level up there. So our higher level up there is going to be 747, our original entry, right? So these are going to be all levels for calls. If you buy puts at this fucking level, you're a fucking degenerate. You're going to get squeezed into fucking oblivion, right? So if anyone buys puts here, you can just fucking tell them they're fucking degenerates because that's what they are. These are going to be all the levels where we're going to buy calls, right? Obviously, I can sit here and I can read if the market's going to go this low, or I can just say, I don't give a fuck and just see if it goes this low, right? It honestly doesn't matter if I'm not willing to trade at higher levels, right? And I also told people if they wanted to buy puts, I literally told them right here, this was the put zone. I told them to buy puts right fucking here. So losing's a fucking choice. You know, it really is. I said, hey, you want to buy puts? You could buy puts right around here. There's a buy the fucking put. Fucking degenerates. So, well, look, man, everything's happening to a T. I'm capturing this 30-minute trend. It's printing. It's working to a fucking T. You guys need to go back to fucking June 12th, 9:30, 10 a.m. Go back to this fucking shit. The same shit is happening, dude. We had a red pin up, a green pin down. Look, we got a red pin up, a green pin down. The same fucking pattern is happening, dude. The same fucking shit is happening, man. I'm about to run this shit up to the fucking moon. This shit says we can break the fuck out and push higher. So, guys, losing is a fucking choice. If you're red, fucking quit. I'm looking at this. The more this chart develops, I feel like the better I'm going to get. I feel like the trades are going to get better. I feel like we're going to get more competent, more smart, more money. It's like, dude, this is so fucking easy. This is so fucking simple, man. If anyone's fucking, we sold the peak on fucking calls, and I told them to consider puts up there. I was like, dude, if you want to buy puts, buy that shit at fucking 750. It's fucking degenerate. Like, my fucking gosh, man. Like, this is what the fuck I'm talking about. It's really that simple. I'm like, dude, I don't even watch FOMC. I have no fucking idea what the fuck these people are saying. I have no fucking idea. I don't know what people in the chat are saying. I have no fucking idea what the fuck anyone is fucking saying. Because, dude, I'm locked in on my shit. I don't give a fuck. Fuck everyone else's shit. Everyone's got some shit to say. Well, I'm like, dude, make the trade. Are you making the trade for me? No, I'm making the trade my fucking self. So why should I give a fuck what someone else has to fucking say if I'm the one pushing the fucking button? Why the fuck should I care? Like, who gives a fuck? Everyone's got something to say. Well, who's making the fucking trade? It's like we are. We're the ones actually making the fucking trade. So fuck what they got to say. So yeah, man, look, I'm just waiting. I'm not doing anything. I'm so fucking green. Like guys, I'm green enough to just disappear for a lifetime. Like, it's just like, dude, I'm just waiting for the next play. I'm just waiting for the next play. I'm not making any trades right now. I'm just waiting for the next play, right? So we got to see how this 30-minute candlestick closes. We got to see. Preferably, I would like this shit to bounce a little bit. Oh, man. Guys, I got to get locked in. This is getting fucking insane, dude. We got a fucking wick at 750. This is like a fucking, dude, we're looking at a fucking, this is like a cocaine type of fucking trade. This shit is fucking insane. So, all right, so I'm seeing two angles. I'm seeing two angles with where we're at. Oh, my dude. Man, look at this fucking shit, dude. Look at, oh, my fucking, dude. Spy setting up for a fucking, this shit is gonna, guys, I have to trade. It's like, dude, I don't give a fuck if I lose on this because I know I'm gonna win on the next one. I can't miss out. Dude, I'm trading in a way, it's like, if I miss out, I lose money. It's like I have to take losses. This shit is fucking insane. Like, I literally have to lose to make money in certain situations. I literally have to. Like, fuck missing out. I have to take some L's to make more. You know, like, I needed that fucking L on put to get to the win on calls. That's how trading works. I needed that fucking shit. But look, man, the 30-minute candle has flipped. We sold the peak. That game plan that I just showed you is out the fucking door. There's no trade right now. There's absolutely nothing to fucking do. The whole market shifted like that. I'm sitting here saying, fuck, it's a good thing I wasn't in it. You know, it's a good thing I was just talking about it. You know, everyone's got some shit to say about the market. I'm like, dude, where's the fucking trigger? Pull the fucking trigger. Show me the motherfucking money. So I'm waiting for the next play, man. I'm waiting for the next play. The market just did a full fucking 180. Obviously, one thing I know is, you know, just buy fucking calls with a blindfold on if the shit goes to 742. I know that, right? It's like, dude, I could buy calls right now. This shit can go to zero. I'll make it all back and more at 742. It just doesn't matter. It just doesn't fucking matter. It really doesn't matter. But look, man, we got to see how this 30-minute candle closes. We got some fuckery going on. Obviously, this is a good level to do a quick scalp on calls for sure. But we got to see, you know, is this shit going to close green? All right, guys, look, I got to get locked in. I got to lock the fuck in here. So I might have to make a trade here. Look, just know if I make a trade here, it is what it is, dude. I don't care if it's a fucking L. We're in a FOMO situation. Just understand we're in a FOMO situation. It might be a situation where we might have to lose first and then we have a win after that. Just understand that, you know? But look, let's take a look at this. So, 30 minutes still red. Still got red on 30 minute. This shit's gonna close in 10 seconds. Can this shit flip green? Let's see. Man, this shit is like so fucking like, holy shit. Shit is fucked. Shit is fucked up. Man, dude, we sold the fucking peak of those fucking calls, dude. Those contracts were not sitting at 370 very long. Sold the fucking peak. All right, so let's see, man. This chart's a little fucked up right now. This is interesting. Yeah, interesting shit's going on. Let's see, let's see. But yeah, that previous game plan is basically out of the fucking door with how this shit closed. It closed fucking red, but it has a wick, so it could retest the wick. That's why I'm showing some interest here, and it's also at a good level for calls. Oh my gosh, bro, we're getting that bullish fucking open. Fuck. We might just do it. I'm saying, look, if you guys just like calls, like that's all I can really say, man. Like fucking it might be an L, but the next one's gonna be a fucking winner anyways, you know? It's just this shit is bullish as fuck. We're still bullish as fuck, man. This shit that's what if someone just blindly bought that zone. They're already fucking green. Like, dude, if people take gangs, like fucking A, man. All right, man. So look, I'm just gonna keep an eye on calls. I'm not in on anything here. It's like, dude, I'm just guys, I'm staring at that spike in my portfolio and SPY went up like 2 points. I'm looking at my portfolio. It's fucking ridiculous. Like this shit is fucking absurd on like how fucking big that shit is. But look, man, just know if I make a trade here, this is a FOMO trade. You know, this ain't like some high confidence shit. This is some FOMO shit, right? But like I said, dude, I have a system where I could just take a FOMO trade, lose, and then the next one wins. And then sometimes the FOMO trade wins. Like that's why I don't mind it. And guys, one way to be better at trading is to trade. Sometimes if you when you trade, you gain experience in the price action. You start to know and see shit when you actually trade and don't observe this shit. So it's good to lose a little bit of money to make a fuck ton more. You just got to know when and how to do it. So I'm paying attention to this because this could be a dude. 747 calls are only 100 cents. What the fuck? These were just at 370 fucking cents. Dude, we just sold these at 370. They're 100 fucking cents. My fucking gosh, dude. I am very fucking tempted to buy some fucking calls. That's like cheap as fuck. What the fuck? We got a whole fucking hour for those to fucking explode. Dude, I'm in calls. Fuck it. I'm in fucking calls. I'm in 118 cents. 118 cents. I'm in on fucking calls. Let's fucking see it. Let's fucking see it. 180. Oh, I'm fucking green. I am fucking green. Bro, can they go in the money? Oh, they're in the fucking money. Losing's a fucking choice. This is what the fuck I'm talking about, dude. And now this shit can flip red like that. If I don't take profit here, this shit can go straight back to red. That's the reality of the shit I'm in. This shit can go straight back to red. Boom. Fucking make 20 fucking percent. 20 fucking percent. Bro, I'm trimming this shit. I'm fucking trimming this shit. This shit can fucking collapse like that. I'm fucking trimming this shit right here. I'm fucking trim that bitch. There we go. Trim that shit. Like, dude, this is what the fuck I'm talking. I just played my fucking zone. I banked on that shit. I fucking banked on that shit. Damn. What the, see, that's why I trimmed. Look, this is why I trimmed. You see? This is what I'm talking about, dude. Look, I just gave out. You see what I'm saying? It's all gone. That's what I'm talking about, dude. Like, oh, why do you take profits? It's like, dude, this shit just went fucking red. That's why I took fucking profits. The fuck? Like, this is what I'm talking about, man. That's why I give people the zone. I told them this was the zone right here. I was like, dude, this shit looks a little bit bullish. Boom. I just hit that fucking scalp like that. So that's another fucking W. But yeah, man, like I said, this is, you know, we're just in some degenerate FOMO ass fucking price action right now. So we really just gotta wait for this shit to fucking do something. But yeah, man, I just hit a nice little scalp right there. You know, I had the zone prepared before. I still have a little size. I don't have much size, just a little bit. Just a quick scalp, you know. I mean, you guys have all seen when I take size. I mean, you fucking saw how I did it, dude. When this shit looked bullish as fuck and I said 750, I took my fucking size. I ain't taking no like heavy ass fucking on a laser quick scalp. It's a little less the size. But yeah, man, just understand. Look, we're in some degenerate price action right now. I have a little size left, nothing too crazy. We're in some degenerate price action. It's favoring the bulls. I hope it doesn't. I hope this shit gets new lows, you know, because like I want to run up some serious fucking bank, you know, just to play in the middle here. I'm like, dude, these are like small little gains. Like, I mean, the biggest gain was if you all bought calls when I bought calls. That was the biggest fucking gain. But yeah, man, there's nothing to fucking do, guys. We're in FOMO degenerate land, you know. It's like I don't even like being. Look, I might just cut this. I might cut the rest of this shit right now just to fucking cut this shit. Let's see. 96 cents, 97 cents. Yeah, so all right, so look, fuck it. I'll give it 2 minutes. If it bounces here, I'll cut the like guys, I'm in very light. Like I literally trimmed the peak of that shit. That's we're in FOMO degenerate land. You know, there's nothing to do here. And just FOMO degenerosity. There's nothing to fucking do here. Like some people could make money trading FOMO, you know? I can't really recommend anyone to be trading this. I really can't because the confirmation is kind of fucked. But obviously I'm bullish as fuck, you know? Because dude, you want to know the beauty about being bullish? I could be bullish here and be wrong, and then I could be bullish at 742 and be right, and I'll make so much money with a 50% win rate. That's why I love being bullish, because it's like being untouchable. It's like it being unfucking touchable. I can just lose and fucking win. Like it's all good. Nothing, it doesn't fucking matter. Like I know when to add to trades. I know when to put size in. This shit is just degenerate. This shit is just degenerate. There's nothing to do here. It's fucking degenerate. This is a degenerate ass fucking move here. Really is want some degenerate shit right now, man. Like the fuck is this bullshit? Like, see, gosh, bro, that shit was nice. As soon as that shit went in the money, they flipped it right out of the money. That's why I always tell people when a trade goes in the money, you have to take profits because if it goes right back out of the money, you're gonna get back so much fucking profit. Um, you know, but man, it's just fucking insane. Like on how cheap calls are, like my gosh, this shit is fucking insane. Dude, if this shit went to new lows, we can make 1,000% return. Like, man, like that's what I would prefer to happen. But bro, I still have some small size on this. Nothing crazy, but I still have some small size on my calls here. On 747, I got back in on the same strike that we sold at 370. I bought that shit back at 118. I was like, dude, this is like fucking bargain. The fuck? But yeah, I like the wick, but the confirmation is fucked. You know, it's a fucked up trade. Honestly, 746 calls might have been the play. Yeah, 746 was the better play for sure because those just would have kept going into money. But guys, like I said, there's just nothing to do here. There's not. This is just degenerate FOMO shit. Um, you know, I'm all for it, dude. You know, I be trading. I'm like, dude, this shit just all makes me better for the next trade. Like, I'm chilling. Um. Yeah, man, the market's just in a degenerate place right now. You know, it's in a degenerate. Guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. The only thing we can do is just stare at our portfolios with that big ass spike. Like that's our peak right now. Is just to stare at our fucking peak. There's not much to do. All we can do is just celebrate and just look at that like sexy ass fucking spike. Because bro, I'm looking at that shit and I'm sitting there saying, damn, like that was the fucking blueprint. Oh fuck, guys, calls are looking good here, man. The 1 minute chart, this is all looking bullish. This is bullish as fuck right here. Calls are looking good right here. I don't like the 30-minute chart. That's why I'm not doing anything because the 30-minute chart is just so fucking stupid right now. Um, you know, so I'm just really not doing anything here. Guys, look, the best thing you could do is just stare at all your profits right now. Just stare at all the profits you made from that spike, you know? Just stare at all the fucking profits you made from buying calls. When the Bears got absolutely fucking wrecked, when this shit went from 745 to 750. Dude, this shit went up 5 points in fucking 10 minutes. And we were in calls at 747, 1 point from the low. We bought calls right here, 1 point from the low. And then when this shit bounced here and went to here, I told everyone to fucking add to that fucker. And then it went all the way here. And then I told them to sell the exact peak. And then we just made a fuck you FOMO degenerate trade on calls. And the shit went in the money. I sold the peak and then I left runners. Um, and now it's just holding, being fucking degenerate. So everybody's green. Everybody's green. If you're red, you're on the wrong stream. Get the fuck off what else the fuck you're on. If you're fucking red, you're on some fucked up shit. Like it's like how could someone be red if we bought calls and it spiked 5 points? How the fuck could someone be red? Did they not sell the peak like we did? We sold the peak of that fucking shit. Like, oh my goodness. Bro, like how confident were the Bears? I want to know, like how fucking confident were the Bears when this shit was spiking and we were all in calls and I was adding? How fucking confident were they in that shit? Like, dude, this is fucking crazy. Bulls are winning, Bears are winning, everyone's fucking winning. The people who don't know how to win, that's another thing. The people who don't know how to win when everyone's winning, they're fucked. They're fucked. It's like, dude, people bought puts right here. They got stopped out here. They didn't listen to my best entry. I learned the first time. I'm like, dude, I ain't fucking around. Fuck them. Guys, I'm out. I'm out of my fuck you YOLO position. I'm out of that. I'm completely out. I want no association. I want no association with being a degenerate. I'm out. I'm out of that. I'm completely out. So all we have to do is wait. 1 minute charts flipping a little bit bearish. I'm not buying puts. I'm good. I'm chilling. I'm fucking dude. The Bears, they can go fuck themselves. I'm good, dude. I found a way to make money. I'm good. I don't need another way. I'm good. I'm chilling. So all we can do is wait, guys. All we can do is wait. All we can do is, like I said, all you can do is just admire that big ass spike. If you want to try a degenerate fuck you YOLO trade, you could try a put. You could do whatever the fuck you want. I'm chilling. I'm fucking chilling, dude. I'm fucking chilling. It's like, man, I have to put myself in a trade that's gonna top my next one. It's like, dude, that's gonna be tough as shit to do. We bought $1 from the lows and we sold the peak. We sold the fucking peak of those fucking calls, dude. So yeah, I'm just chilling. I'm literally just chilling, man. We just gotta wait for something to show up. Right now, there's nothing to fucking do, dude. Like those were the plays. The plays was puts first and then calls second. Those were the fucking plays. So if anyone hit those, you should be green as fuck, If not, then you're probably red. Like I don't know. I mean, if you took my trades earlier, we had trades earlier, it's fucking green as fuck. Dude, I bought this shit was crazy, bro. I started my day off with 3 wins on calls, and then I took another trade on calls, and the fourth trade I took on calls, it dropped more than all my wins combined. It dropped more percentage wise within a minute because SPY dropped like fucking 4 points almost in a minute. But I was still green because when I don't flip green to red. When I'm green enough to walk away, I size down. Like I don't. That's what people don't get. Like, are they fucking degenerates? Like, and then when this shit dropped, I bought 2 strikes at the fucking lows of this, and I added to the fucking winners, not to the fucking losers, like you just saw me do. And then I flipped even more fucking green as fuck for the day. It was my biggest wins of the day. And then this trade that I just had, that was another biggest win of the fucking day. And then I sold the fucking peak of these fucking calls when this shit went to like 750, 60. Right here, I was selling the fucking peaks. And the losers came back to life. It's like, dude, there's just, I don't know how someone could be fucking red. Like, they're fucking degenerates. I don't know how anyone could be fucking red. Like, they need to quit. They need to fucking quit. Like, dude, this isn't gambling. This is a game of math. If you want to gamble, just go buy stocks, buy and sell stocks. There's no edge in that shit. What are you going to do? You're going to buy a share and sell it higher or lower? What's the fucking edge? With options, I could buy multiple strikes. I don't have to add to losers. With stocks, all you degenerates can do is average down. I could just buy another strike. That's why I'm saying, like, dude, I could buy a call here and I'll want it to go to 0, because if it goes to 0, I can buy another strike at a better price. And when this shit goes to 742, I'll make it all back and more. Like, I want to have losses. Like, the fuck? I'm like, dude, give me losses so I can make bigger wins. Give me the fucking L's. Give me the unusual trades. If there's a reason to go on here, I'll take it. Give me the fucking L, and then I'll make more on the unusual trade. The unusual trade would be if this shit flash crashed to 742. I don't even have to sit here and predict if it's going to be an unusual trade. I can just say, what's the unusual trade? 742. Is it going to happen? Who gives a fuck? If it happens, get the fuck in with some sides. The fuck? Like, dude. Give me the L's. Give me all the L's. I'll collect all the L's, dude. If people aren't good enough to be green, stay green, then fuck them. They're fucking out. Like, the fuck? Like, give me all the L's. Give me every single L. I will take every single L. Give me all the fucking L's. I'll take them all. Give me a million fucking losses. I will take every single fucking L. I'll take them all, dude. Give me all the L's. Like, fucking, if there's a reason to buy calls, we'll buy calls. Shit go to 0, we'll make it all back. Like, give me all the L's. Like, dude, I did this shit today. This shit literally dropped 3 fucking points in a minute. I looked at the chat. Everyone was like fucking freaking the fuck out. And then one of the winners who makes like these 1000% gains on SPX, he posts them once in a while. He said this was like one of the best dips to buy. It's like me and that guy were on the same page. And then most of the people in the chat, they were all like freaking the fuck out. Everyone was like a fucking emotional and shit. I'm sitting here saying, dude, this is the best fucking opportunity to buy the fucking dip. I bought 2 strikes, fucking lows of that shit. The fuck? If the market gives me a gift, a 4-point drop in a minute, oh, you best to believe I'm showing the fuck up. Like this right here, what a fucking gift for fucking calls. This shit went from 751 all the way down to 743 and then went right back up to 750. What a fucking blueprint. It's like, dude, I'm still green as fuck and I bought puts and lost fucking money in that shit on the fucking put. The fuck? I'm still green as fuck. Like, man, people's fucking degenerates if they're red. They need to quit. They need to fucking quit. I'm like, dude, it's all good, man. Like, guys, the robots, they're not doing everything. Someone has to do something, Someone has to do something. If trading's not for you, that's completely fine. That's why I tell people, like, if they're not a group, to leave. Get the fuck out. Like, get the fuck out of the group. If you're losing money, if you don't leave, go ahead, cancel the group. Like, fucking, bro, cancel me. If you guys want to cancel me, cancel me. Go ahead, yeah, cancel me. I don't like, dude. I'm green enough to walk away for multiple lifetimes. I'm set for the rest of my life. There's nothing to do, you know. The only thing I'm impressed at this point was how cheap the calls were. That's the only thing I'm impressed at. I was like, dude, these shit was just at 370. Now they're at 100. I was pretty fucking impressed at those prices, which is another reason why I was like, damn, I should get in on some fucking calls, because we had a zone to buy calls too, but the 30-minute confirmation was all fucked up. So, you know, I just didn't like the shit. But those made money too. So, you know, losing's a personal fucking choice. If you guys are red, you need to quit. You need to fucking quit. That's all I can say. It's not for you. It's not for you. If you're red, buy a stock, add to a loser, and lose money. It's like, dude, I'm trading options. I'm hoping the trades are losers so I can get bigger wins. It's like, that's how I get bigger wins, by A, losing money, and by B, adding to winners. That's how I get bigger wins. If you guys want to know how I win big, I buy calls here. My profit target is 750. I add to the winners like you saw, I win big. I buy calls here. It doesn't work out. I lose. It drops to 742. It's the exact bottom, and it's a bigger win than this win right here. That's how I make my money. Like, you can be extremely successful with a 50% win rate. Like, dude, losing's a fucking choice. Like, you can size in a little bit bigger on the next one too. It's like, dude, if there's a better trade, size in a little bit bigger. If you can add to a win, add to the win instead of profit stop. It's like, my gosh, dude, like, I'm making money both ways. Losing money, I'm making money. Being right the first time, I'm making money. It's all a fucking choice, dude. I can't be trapped. They can't trap me. They can't fucking stop me. Dude, the only way to trap me is some market open shit. That's the only way. I studied my trades. My worst trades, always market open. Fuck the open. I'm done with the open. I'm completely done with the open. I'll leave that to whoever wants to do that. You know, G-Word, he can do the open if he wants to do it. I'm done. I'm done with the open. I'm completely done with the open. For my strategy, it's the worst way to trade. It's the most degenerate way to trade. I mean, some people could even say with my strategy, FOMC is a little bit dangerous too. You just gotta, on extremely volatile days like this, you have to size down, and then you size up on adding to winners, right? And you have to give things some time. You don't get right the fuck in. You see, this is why I hate you want to see why I hate open? Look, this is market open. FOMC hits, market open, boom, goes like that. Starting off the day, red as fuck, right? Obviously, you could size in lighter, whatever the fuck, right? But dude, fuck the open. I don't trade like that. If something's just like this, and then all of a sudden, like, just like, no, I don't, like, fuck that. I'm not here to thrive off of a one-sided momentum move with a news headline or a fucking market open. Fuck that. That's the only thing I won't do. That's why I was in calls here, and I sold right before FOMC for a profit, made 40 cents on the contracts, because I'm not gonna gamble. I'm not gonna hold through that shit. There's no way in fucks. Like, fuck that. I'm gonna wait for someone to get trapped. You know, the Bears, they got trapped. I was one of them. Shout out to losing 50%. And then I flipped to fucking bullish, made 70%, added to the winners. That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, you have to wait for people to get trapped. The easiest way to trade is to wait for the market to reveal its cards. You know, if the market's doing this and you know it's about to go berserk and you just get in, fucking degenerates. Like, it's the most degenerate thing you can fucking do is, why toss a coin in the market when you can actually create an edge? The fuck? Like, bro, it doesn't make any fucking sense. Like, literally in sports, you can like fucking gamble on what side of the fucking coin it's gonna be. Why would anyone want to gamble that way when they could actually like trade or create something strategic with a fucking edge, some sort of system or fucking strategy? Like, it doesn't make any fucking sense to be that way. It makes absolutely no fucking sense. It's the most degenerate shit I've ever fucking heard of. Like, why would I want like some shit to just fucking drop like that? Like, that's why, bro, market open's the most degenerate thing. I study too. My biggest losses in trading have actually been at market open. That's another reason too why I walked away from that shit. There's no control in it. The only thing you can do is control your position size before you take the trade. That's it. But I don't hold my shit forever, so it just doesn't make any sense to get in that quickly. But it's just waiting for the market to reveal itself. I could sit here and wait for the market to reveal itself, and I can have one 50% loss or two 50% losses or one 100% loss, and then I'll make it all back and more on the next unusual trade, and I'll add to the winner. So it just doesn't fucking matter. Market open, though, is just degenerate. It really is. It's the most degenerate thing you can possibly do within trading. You know, if we can sit here and wait for the entire day to show the type of price action it's going to have, the type of moves it's going to have, the type of colors it's going to have, the type of candles it's going to form, the type of patterns it's going to form, and wait for it to hit the best price levels, why the fuck would we trade a market open? It doesn't make, there's no edge in open. There really isn't. The only argument I would say for market open is if you get in and you just hold the trade for the entire day. That's the only argument. But I don't even look at that as trading. I really don't look at that shit as like trading, you know? Just like getting in directly at it and just holding for the entire day. It just seems like I just don't like the vibe of that. But anyways, man, look, another trade is setting up. Um, you know, we gotta lock the fuck back in here and we gotta see what the play is here. We really gotta see what the play is. There's gonna be one or two more plays potentially, so we gotta lock in and see what the fuck the play this shit is. My gosh, dude, it's just like I can sit here and I could just stare at that fucking spike all fucking. I'm like, that's a big ass fucking spike. Like with that one spike alone, I could just forget that this channel even exists. It's fucking insane. 85.90, dot, dot, dot. Bro, if we go to the gap, oh my gosh, bro, let's go. Oh, bro, let's fucking go. Oh my gosh, let's fucking go, bro. This is what the fuck I'm talking about. All right, guys, we need to lock the fuck in. This is good shit. Damn, this is some good fucking shit. The market's finally giving us something to fucking work with. Oh my goodness, look at this shit. My fucking gosh. Bro. Oh my gosh, guys, we need to lock the fuck in. Holy shit. Oh my goodness. All right, guys, we got 39 minutes on the clock. The daily chart said the market was supposed to have the craziest bullish recovery. So the play is going to be to buy some fuck you calls, hold till close, don't risk all your profits. It's either going straight to zero or it's going to go up a lot. If we time it a lot, it'll go up a lot. If not, we still should be green. But look, we got some crazy fuck you plays setting up here, man. This shit is going to be fucking absurd. Oh my gosh, bro, absolutely absurd. Oh man, wow, this is like, bro, fucking shit, man. Oh my fucking gosh, bro. I might have to take a premature entry. All right, so guys, if I get in here, I'm getting in early. Sometimes if I get in early, I get in at the exact bottom. Sometimes I get in, you know, it's not the exact bottom, right? It's just there's certain entries I can't miss out on. So look, guys, I'm getting ready to make a fucking trade here, dude. This shit could close at 747. 747. If this recovers, we're looking at a 747 close. Calls are dirt fucking cheap. So I'm just gonna have to hold the fucking L's in a situation like this and size in accordingly to not give back a bulk of profit, right? So look, I want to buy calls. If I get in now, it could drop 50% of the speed of light. It's still a good deal though, if I'm not going extremely far of the money. So I could take a starter. So what I might do is take some starters here on calls. I'm keeping an eye on 743. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna give this like, okay, guys, I think we just got to give this a couple minutes, man. Look, if we miss out, we miss out. Honestly, that's gonna hurt though. That's why I want to just take some starters. Okay, look, all I can really say is it's likely gonna drop lower, but we're sitting at a price where it's very good to just get in with a 743 strike, take some starters. So if you want to take the starters, you take the starters. Right now, I'm not in on anything. Let's see. Fucking shit, man. Oh my gosh, bro. We're gonna make a fucking, if this shit fucking prints, oh my gosh, dude, we're gonna make a fucking bag just by adding to the winners of this fucking shit. Oh man, guys, this is looking like, bro. It's just so fucked. The fucked up thing about this is, as soon as I get in this trade, it could drop 50%. The good thing is, it's gonna be green regardless if it spikes. So you know, obviously size in lighter if you're gonna get in this early. But yeah, man, I'm watching this shit early. I'm watching this shit here, man. I'm keeping an eye on 743 calls. But look, guys, the chart does say it's gonna drop lower before it reverses. The chart says it's not gonna start to reverse until like 3:35, 3:30 through 3:35 p.m. That's what it's saying. So just know if you get in now, you're getting in earlier. Just understand that. But look, man, like I might just have to fucking get in on this shit. Cause like fuck. Oh my gosh, bro. Look, okay, we'll give it a couple more minutes, man. We'll give this shit like 3 more minutes. I'm getting ready to take starters. So I'm even eyeing 742 calls now because these are about to go out of the money. But man, this system is fucking cracked. Oh my goodness, man. So guys, look, if you do anything, do not risk. You miss being on the Discord. Oh, bro, there's no worries, bro. Fuck the Discord. Fuck the Discord. Who gives a fuck about the Discord? The Discord, fuck this, fuck the Discord. Who gives a fuck about Discord? No worries, man. Absolutely no worries. You know? Who gives a fuck about Discord? Fuck Discord. So, anyways, look, man, a play is setting up. Play is setting up. All right, guys, fuck it. All right, guys, look, 742 calls. I'm at 152 cents. 152 cents. 742 calls, 150 cents. All right, so I'm in. So, guys, look, on the power hour trades, do not risk more than 30% of your profits. Do not risk more than 30% of your profits. Do not risk more than 30% of your profits. Size for zero, right? Don't risk more than 30%, size for zero. Dude, I'm already green as fuck on this trade. I can literally get out right now. I'll be green. If I hold it, I risk all the profit. That's just the reality. But look, I'm holding this shit. I'm holding, dude, I just literally got in the bottom of this shit. And now I can just go right back down. That's life. That's the reality of trading. You know, you guys decide how you want to trade. I'm holding this shit though. But so look, man, I bought towards the lows of this shit right here. Basically towards the in between the middle of this red candle. So basically like right at that line is where I bought calls. Right in the middle. Not too high, not too low, right in the middle. Could be the exact fucking lows. But anyways, I'm in on 742 calls at 150 cents. They're already at 180. Obviously, if I hold, they go straight back to zero. That's life. You know, some people don't want to set profit stops. Some people want to hold to 1 million. Is what, dude, I'm already up 35 fucking percent on this trade. My gosh. This is fucking absurd. Man, FOMC is so fucking easy, dude. This shit is fucking easy. So if you guys don't set a profit stop, you're risking everything. Just so you know. If you don't set a profit stop, you're risking everything. Calls are up 38% right now. If you don't set a profit stop, you risk it all. That's life. You know? Some people want to hold to fucking 1 million and they get fucking nothing. So it's your choice. But look, man, the market was supposed to recover. I'm giving it a 746 profit target. It was, oh my gosh, I'm up 50 fucking percent. Dude, the 30-minute candles didn't even open. I should just trim this bitch. Bro, I'm trimming. Fuck this. The 30-minute candles didn't even open. I'm already up 50 fucking percent. Man, FOMC is fucking cracked. I just trimmed that shit. The fuck? It's like, dude, the shit didn't even open. I just trimmed that shit at 40%. So yeah, we'll see, man. We shall see. So basically, the next 30-minute candle is supposed to be bullish. The reason why I trimmed was, dude, this shit is like, it's already breaking out before it's supposed to. That's why. The entry was too good to pass up. But look, it's right back to break even as soon as I trim that shit. It's right back to break even. What a fucking, like, wow. This is like what the fuck I'm talking about. You know, if someone didn't trim that, they just gave back a 50% return. Fucking absurd. Now they have an opportunity to get out at less of a profit because it just bounced again. But yeah, make sure you guys are using market orders. If you're not using market orders, do not fucking trade. You're gonna get fucked. But yeah, man, I still got some size on this. I trimmed the tip of that shit because I know this can go lower. That's why. So yeah, it just shows you how quick you have to be to make a 50% return sometimes. You know, shit is crazy. Now the shit's red and contracts are red. And then people wonder like why I selling shit. I'm like, dude, you know how many trades I take that go up 20, 30, 40%, and then they go to zero? And they're like, dude, why'd you sell? This trade went up 1,000%. I'm like, you think I'm gonna hold 10 fucking green to red trades to go L to get 1,000%? Like, some people are just fucking degenerates. Like, but anyways, man, look. I think the YOLO is a bullish bounce. I think we can go to 746, 747, right? The trade already went up 50%, so losing's a choice. So if someone loses money on that, I would tell them, well, you chose to lose. That's what I would tell them, you know? It's like, oh, I wanted to make 300%. Well, you were up 50%. The fuck do you want? Like, so, anyways, man, look. The 30-minute opening is going to be the most important thing. You know, if we have a small little drop and start to bounce, oh my goodness, I'm going to be calls, right? So, you know, the first 5 minutes should give us most of what we need to know. And then for this shit to go to berserk, we need to go above 743.50, right? So remember that 748 level where I added and then sold the peak at 750? That new level is going to be 743.50 level. This is like the fucking, oh my goodness, bro. 743.50 is fucking everything. For those of you who want to crush it on fucking power hour, you need to consider trading now and you need to consider trading the breakout. Right now, we're at the exact lows if the shit bottoms out. And then in terms of our breakout, if you just want to trade the breakout, it's fucking 743.50, dude. 743.50 is fucking everything. We get bullish confirmations at that. Oh my goodness. The amount of fucking gains you can make is going to be absurd. It's going to be absolutely fucking absurd. So we should know most of what we need to know within the next 5 minutes, and then we'll go from there. So look, for this to be bullish, we need to quickly break above. Again, this is normal. It's normal that it's dropping. This is completely normal. I literally told you guys it's normal for this. That's why I was literally trimming when this shit went up, because I knew this shit can still drop a little bit. But look, if we start holding above 742.50, 743, if this shit just can't drop much lower, dude, we're going to be eyeing calls are going to be eye fucking candy. We're eyeing calls to fucking oblivion. Oh my gosh, bro. You guys don't understand how quickly spike can spike to this level right here. Like, bro, if we start breaking above 743, our profit target is going to sit right up here. So guys, lock the fuck in. There's going to be a massive bag about to be made if we can flip bullish here, because it's going to be calls to fucking infinity. That's exactly what the fuck it's going to be. So we had the drop. That was normal. That was expected. Now all we need to do is hold and bounce. Hold, bounce, calls to fucking infinity. That's the situation we're looking at, man. My fucking gosh, dude. I'm just looking at that massive fucking spike for my portfolio. Dude, if my portfolio has another one of those spikes today, oh my gosh. Like, it's going to be fucking obscene. It really is. Like, if we get this play here, oh my, another one of those fucking spikes, like, this one would be bigger than the last one. This shit is fucking absurd. So we'll see, man. If we get it, if we get it. If we don't, I'm doing nothing. I'm doing absolutely nothing. I'm not doing puts. I'll miss out. Yeah, I'll do absolutely nothing. I'm not doing puts at these levels. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit. The most absurd thing is to try puts at these levels. I don't care. If this shit just keeps on dropping, I don't give a fuck. So we'll see. We shall see, man. So all we need is consolidation, a bounce within the next couple minutes. If we start to get that, dude, we got calls eye fucking candy. Look, we got a down here. If we go up here, that's some bullish confirmations. We need this to bounce. We need a little bounce here, man. So I'm talking about a very unusual trade. If this starts happening, you know, we're gonna definitely get the fuck in on more fucking strikes in fucking size, dude. We're gonna be fucking banking. So we'll see. If we start to break above this, you know, I'm showing up. I'm showing the fuck up. So look, if they want me to show up, look, this is where I'm showing up. There we go. I'll show up right here. If there's a trade to be made, I'll be right around here. That's where I'll be. This fucking zone right here. This is my fucking zone. That's my zone right there. Below that, I am doing nothing. I'm doing absolutely fucking nothing. The only thing to do below that is if you guys wanted to risk a YOLO at the exact lows and then it recovers, you know, get the best entry, obscene percentage gains. It's like, dude, once you guys start making money in trading, you won't even give a fuck as much about this percentage shit. You'll be focused on adding to winners and buying multiple strikes. It's fucking absurd. But yeah, we'll see, man. We shall see. You know, all we need to do is consolidate and bounce, consolidate and bounce, consolidate and bounce, consolidate and bounce. The market is setting up for one of the craziest moves we're gonna see for the entire week. It's gonna be the most absurd, craziest fucking move you're ever gonna fucking see. Bro, if you don't like how something's acting, wait for it to act the way you like how it acts, you know? That's why I like adding and setting profit stops. You like how something acts, you add to it. Or you could buy another strike. You don't like how it acts, then you could just step out of the market if you're scalping. That's one of the best things about getting in and out and scalping for smaller percentage returns is the ability to just get out when you don't want to be in. That's one of the best things, you know? What sucks about holding is you could be holding when you don't want to be holding, and then the shit just goes to zero, and you're like, why did I just lose 100% when I knew I should have gotten out when I was down 30 to 40%? But anyways, man, look, hold, consolidate, bounce, calls. That's all we need, man. This is the final play. I'm not doing anything else. If this play hits, we're getting in. If not, there's nothing. I'm not buying puts. If someone wants to be the hero and buy puts and make 1,000%, I'll be like, dude, if you want to trade to be the hero, you trade to be the hero. If that's what you're good at, then you be good at that. Me, I ain't trading to be no fucking hero. I'm trading the way how I trade. That's how I fucking trade, dude. I ain't trying to be no fucking hero. Fuck that. If I see a trade, I make a trade. If I don't see a trade, there's no trade to be made. So look, man, we're still consolidating, which is good. This is what we need. Now we need the bounce. We just need the bounce. All we gotta do is consolidate and bounce, consolidate and bounce, consolidate and bounce. We get the consolidation, we get the bounce, all fucking calls like fucking crazy. Again, do not risk more than 30% of your profits. The loss will be 100%. The wins could be 100% to multiple 100%. So far, so good. We're getting very good results. So far, so good. I like what I'm seeing. So far, so good. I mean, I'd be absolutely terrified to be in puts in a situation like this. I know that. So far, so good. And again, if someone wants to do a YOLO and try to buy the low and they're okay with it going to zero in small position, then go for it. This would be the time to do it. Is there confirmation? Not really. Is it the best price? Absolutely. So, some people don't give a shit about confirmation. Some people want the best entry. You have to be aware of what the best entry is, though, and this is absolutely the best entry. If this idea that I'm talking about works, this is basically the best entry. So if someone wants to trade that way, then they know what to do. It's just absurd on how cheap calls are. Dude, 741 calls are 100 cents. This can close at 747. These could be worth 600 fucking cents. So if someone wants to take the YOLOs on some calls, like I said, this is the time to do it, And you either risk new lows or you risk the zero. You guys do what you want to do, If you trade with size, you'll be a lot more careful. I'll tell you that. Like, I was very fucking patient and careful with that ad. Oh my gosh, I was waiting for the best fucking confirmation to fucking ever. But look, man, so far the Bulls are doing good. They're doing very, very good. They just need to hold. If they can't hold, then there's nothing to do. So it is what it is. So I'm keeping my eyes open, man. Gosh, fucking 742 calls, cheap as fuck. 740, dude. The calls are too fucking cheap. This is fucking absurd. It's like this could be a play where people just get rich like that. Everything is too fucking cheap. Everything is too fucking cheap, dude. This is good. This is like really good. This is really good for YOLOs. Everything is just so fucking cheap. This is insane. I'm surprised like this shit ain't more. Like it's fucking absurd on how cheap everything. I can't believe on how cheap this shit. Just looking on like how cheap the prices are, it just makes me want to just get in. To just get fucking in. Like it's absurd. It really is absurd on how cheap everything is right now. When prices are cheap like this, they go up. It works. If you hold, it might flip red. If you don't, you sell it green. Like fucking A. Leave some runners. Like, dude, everything is just cheap. But look, the Bulls are winning. The Bulls are winning so far. For them to win the game, they have to hold the lows. That's it. If they form higher support here and they break out here, oh, dude, it's fucking game. It's calls, game fucking over. Like, dude, I just can't believe on how cheap calls are right now. This is absurd. This shit can go to 747. I'm looking at prices at calls. I'm saying, dude, calls are fucking free. These are like free fucking unlimited. Like, what the fuck is going on? It's fucking crazy. But look, man, I'm just waiting. That's another thing. If you guys trade with money, you don't need the YOLO. You don't need to buy at the exact lows. You can just wait for something to be confirmed. That's another thing. You don't need to do it. Like you could just wait for the shit to be confirmed. You don't need to buy it at the exact. You don't need to do it. If you're doing that, you're sized in light. What's the fucking point? What's the fucking point? Lose money on a light size? What is the fucking point? That's what I'm saying. Like, if we just wait for confirmations and do what we're supposed to do, we don't even need the YOLO. What's the fucking point of YOLOing? It seems so degenerate. What's the fucking, like... But look, man. SPY's got new lows. That's absolutely horrible, horrific. It's devastating for the Bulls who did the YOLO. It's devastating. It just went to zero, right? Hopefully they listened with the size if they took that. But I'm just not doing anything. I'm just waiting for there was no confirmation. There's nothing to do. So look, if this shit bounces back quick, the Bulls still have a shot. If not, then there's nothing to fucking do. And it is what it is, It is what it is. The Bears had their wins. The Bulls had their wins. It is what it is, dude. As long as you guys got that big-ass spike in your fucking portfolio, oh my God. Like, dude, I'm looking at that spike. I am fucking out of here. As soon as this fucking market closes, I'm going to disappear. Like, it's just absurd. Like, it's absurd to make that much that quickly. Like, it's fucking ridiculous. Like, that was in fucking, like, we held it for a little bit, but in terms of when that shit was made, that was made in fucking, like, seconds. That shit was made fucking within a couple minutes, and we sold the peak of that shit. let's see, 0.10. So yeah. So everyone has to know how they want to trade, you know? Some people want the best entry and they don't care about confirmation. If it works, they get fucking infinity gains. If it doesn't, it goes to zero, you know? So obviously if someone did that, they would size in light. Um, but dude, I would just say for anyone who's trading with money to just trade confirmations. Like seriously, what's the point of YOLOing? Unless you can be profitable YOLOing, but still, like why even bother? That's another argument. But some people trade every system because they could just be profitable with every system. It does complicate trading. But guys, look, this shit has crashed a lot, you know? That's a big ass drop. So if this can't quickly recover, you know, I'm really not seeing. I mean, look, we can go back. Let's see if there's a lower level. We can go back and see, you know, is there some sort of lower level to keep an eye on for calls? You know, maybe the idea that I had works, it just works at a lower level right before close. It's a possibility. It would be very unusual, I would say. But look, let's just see if there's some rare special ass level. Obviously, this level was everything. This fucking 741 was everything. That just fell off the fucking cliff. You know, it's like, dude, I don't see how people could be red. It's like both sides made money. Like calls and puts made money. How the fuck could someone lose money? Like, what are they just using stop losses and getting fucked? Like, what the fuck are you? If someone's red on this shit, like you need to reevaluate everything you're fucking doing. Or like, I don't know how anyone could be on a day like today. I don't know how someone could be red. I really don't. It was like the easiest fucking shit. Like, it's just all you guys need to do is just wait till something's confirmed and then just put some size up and get in and get out. Like, it's not that fucking hard. Like, this there's really no. Let me clear all this shit out. These levels don't even matter anymore. This shit just flew off the fucking cliff. Um, there's nothing, guys. There's nothing, you know? So look, Bears are winning this. Best case scenario for Bulls into the last 10 minutes, it has a bounce at some random fucking level. So there's really nothing to do, you know? The Bears made their gains, the Bulls made their gains. There's just nothing here. You know, the Bears are going to try to have their little field run, and then the Bulls might show up, they might not. Who the fuck knows at this point? There's no fucking confirmations for any fucking thing. Um, so yeah, there's just, you know, I'd say the Bears take it. It has a little bounce. That's all I can really, you know, that's all I can really say at this point. So this was good. This was a good session. All right, so guys, look. So let's see, man. Who was green? Let me know. Let me know. Are you guys green? Let me know. You guys like, dude, I'm done. I'm done. Like, I don't have to YOLO. I'm fucking done, dude. You guys don't understand like how big of a fucking profit that spike. Like, dude, when this shit was fucking absurd. I was in calls at 747. It dropped a point, and then it went to 748. This red candle formed, and then I noticed when this red candle formed, it had a big spike, and it was forming the higher support. My thesis played out to a T, 750. Bro, I fucking added. And then this move right here, it took calls from like fucking 240 to 370. And then I sold the peak of that shit right at my target. And then the shit just collapsed ever since. So there's just nothing for me to do, man. That was it. Part of trading is knowing who you are and just seeing what it is. And I know how I trade and I see for how this was. And that was my peak. And I accept that. Like, that was my peak for the day. You know, I sold the peak and that's it. It's not going to get better. There's nothing for me to do. Like, that was my peak. You know, some days you just compound all day and you trade. In terms of now, there's not much for me to do, dude. Look, unless this shit starts breaking above 742, I could try to dip my toes in. But other than that, everything else is just a degenerate YOLO. I tried the degenerate YOLO. I bought the puts in the middle. Fucking went against me. Like, some people have so much fucking growth, they just can't tolerate a YOLO or being a degenerate. They just, I can't even tolerate being around it. I looked at some of the people in our community. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with these people? Like, this shit pissed me the fuck off. Man, like, fucking communities are so fucking degenerate. But man, guys, there's nothing for me to do. That was my peak. You saw it live. That's my peak. So now I just reset tomorrow. Boom. New peaks. That's all I can do. There's nothing for me to do, man. I see my peak. I see it. That was it. There's nothing for me to do. But you guys let me know, man. Look, I'll be here for a couple more minutes. You guys let me know. If you're green, if you have any questions, you let me know, man. This shit is insane. Dude, my entire trading has outgrown, has outperformed my social media, my business. Like this shit is fucking absurd. Like, dude, there's just like I feel like I conquered everything, you know? That's the only thing left. If I actually wanted to decide to conquer social media, I could do it. If I really wanted to, I could do it. You know, at this point, I feel like that could be the only thing left to do because I already figured out the stock market, but my social media isn't like famous. So the only thing left to do is to conquer that shit. If I wanted to do it, that's sometimes I just don't give a fuck. I really don't. But looking at it now, it's like that's the only challenge left. I figured out the stock market. The only thing left, if I want to grow my social media, um, you know? So it is what it is, man. I'm just so fucking like, man, what a day. What a fucking day. That dude, that fucking like the amount of energy, like if you guys want to know how to get high energy, be good at what you do. You'll have so much fucking energy. Like all I have to do is just look at my portfolio, or I don't even have to look at it. I just have to remember what happened and tap into that just visually, and I'll be like, dude, that's gonna give me more energy than like coffee or any fucking thing else ever will. Like fucking results. If you guys want unlimited fucking energy, get fucking results. You'll get a fuck ton of energy. It's like how the fuck am I supposed to be normal or act sane when my account spikes that big that quick? Like that's not fucking normal, dude. It's really not. It's a fucking absurd. That's why, man, FOMC are fucking days. They either make or break people. They really do. Um, but holy shit, man. That was the only trade I added to. And it was one of my biggest wins. Like, oh my gosh. Fucking jeez, man. Man. That shit is fucking hypes me the fuck up, dude. Like, I have enough energy. Like, my gosh. Bro, is it is this shit really gonna close at 747? Bro, is this gonna close at 747? I'm telling bro, the daily chart said this shit was gonna have a bullish recovery. Like fuck. This shit might just close at 7. Man, dude, those calls were so cheap. Oh my goodness, bro. Imagine. That's what I'm saying. Like if people wanted to take the YOLO and risk like 10, 20%, whatever, they could take it. But like bro, I just made so much profit. I don't even feel the need to fucking do anything. Like, oh my gosh. I like taking untouchable trades. When you know you're in a trade, you can't be fucking touched. Oh my gosh, dude. Those are like the ones I put fucking size in those motherfuckers. My gosh. Like, the market's absurd. Another thing, when volatility is this high, sometimes, things happen a little bit later than expected. That's just the reality when volatility is this high. Sometimes things happen a little bit later than expected. It's a real thing. Um, but look, man, we got 13 minutes left. The daily candlestick did say there was supposed to be a bullish recovery. Um, I disliked how low it dropped, but it didn't drop too lower from the lows. That's another point. The low was 741. It only dropped 2 more points, and now it just bounced. So I mean, the bulls are still in this motherfucker. They really are. And it didn't sit that long at that level too. So look, man, all I'm saying is in terms of the YOLOs, I'm on the bull side for sure. I'm definitely on the bullish side of things, 100%. If we're talking YOLOs, I'm on the bull side. But I'm not in on anything, man. I will say those calls were cheap as fuck, and the close was supposed to be bullish. A bullish spike into the close. So it is interesting. Shit is very interesting. Shit is very interesting. Oh my goodness, man. Fucking what a fucking play. Bro, who the fuck is green? Are you guys green? Like, what the fuck is going on, man? Like, who the fuck is green in this motherfucker? Who the fuck is green? Like, holy shit. Like, what the fuck, man? It's fucking A. Look at this shit. 740. Oh my gosh, bro. Bro, what's the fucking. Well, look, if someone's in calls and they're YOLOing, all the power to them. I hope that shit works out. Who knows? Maybe I'll join you at some point on that. But I hope that shit works out. If someone bought calls, I really do hope that shit works out for them. Because I just don't see any other fucking play. I really don't. Market's supposed to close at 740 fucking 7. That's what it's supposed to do. Let's see. It's just insane on how cheap the contracts are with how big the price has moved. It's fucking insane. Like, damn. Well, considering how cheap the prices are, it definitely makes sense to YOLO. But we're so green, we don't even have to do that shit. Yo, what the fuck? Oh, shit. Damn. Oh, that's fucking holy shit, man. What the fuck? Damn, price SPX is fucking absurd. But SPY right now is cheap as fuck. Wow, SPX did not fucking drop. Fucking SPY, fucking cheap as fuck. All right, guys, a crazy move's about to happen. If we break out, I would say calls. If we break above this, to go calls. If we start to break out here, do a quick scalp on calls is what I would say. Let's see. 1 minute candle is strong. Let's see how this reacts here. Oh man, we're getting one of those little reversal candles. Bro, last time a candle like that formed, this shit skyrocketed. Oh shit. Let's see. Bro, the volume is fucking insane right now. A big ass fucking play is about to happen, man. If you guys want to do a YOLO, this is the time to consider. To be ready for that shit. But yeah, man, I'm rooting for the Bulls. I hope they take it. We'll see. If we start to break out, maybe I'll get in. We shall see. Fucking, this is absurd. All right, this is it, man. This is it. This is make or break. This is it. If we start to break out here, it's Bulls. If not, then this shit is just dead. I can give a fuck. So I'd say within the next 3 minutes, this shit's about to get insane. Like 2 to 3 minutes, it's like game bucking over for whatever side it is. Like, it's fucking A. Like, oh my goodness, man. What the fuck? Fucking shit. Do. Fucking bro, I sold the peak euphoria on calls. Bro, yeah, fuck it. I'm taking that with me. I don't think I'm gonna make a trade here. I'm taking that shit with me. I sold the peak euphoria on calls at the fucking peak. Like, I'm taking that fucking euphoria with me. Holy shit, bro. This fucking volume right now is insane. What is it? It's in the hundreds? What are we at? Fucking yeah, fucking 800 and a fucking million a fucking minute. 1M a minute. Uh, oh my goodness, man. 2 3 minutes, 2 3 minutes, 2 3 minutes. Um, fucking insane, dude. Fucking absurd. All right, guys, look, if we start to break out here, it's calls. That's all I can say. In terms of puts, I just can't do it, you know? But look, if it starts to break out here, all I can say is calls. If we start to push above 741.30, look, we break above this, it's calls. That's all I can say. I have no interest in doing anything fucking else, you know? So we'll see if there's going to be a final play here. All right, this shit has to spike like 1 fucking point to consider a call. Bro, I need to zoom out. This shit could spike massively. Oh my gosh, bro. Fucking. Oh man, this is getting tempting, bro. Let's see. All right, guys, moment of truth on who's gonna take this shit. Um, and in about 2 minutes, shall see. Do. 2 fucking minutes. 2 fucking minutes. All right, this is it, man. Let's see. My gosh, fucking do something. Fucking wow, this shit don't want to do anything. Oh my gosh, it's dead, bro. This shit died out. It's dead. Wow. My gosh. Bro, how the fuck are the Bears gonna crash this? It just doesn't make any sense. We double bottom at a break and retest. Look, guys, if you want a YOLO, then just buy calls, you know? Just don't do anything degenerate. If you want a YOLO so bad, YOLO some calls. That's all I can say, man. I just don't, how the fuck are the Bears gonna, it doesn't make any sense, you know? I'm not in on anything. I'm in on nothing, dude. I'm walking away with my peak intact. I'm fucking done. Fuck that. Fuck that shit. All right, so if someone's in the calls, they just made some money on that. Like, fucking shit. This shit is fucking, it's just had its breakout. So if someone bought the dip, you're green, you know? If you don't set a profit stop, you can give it all back. Know the risk of holding to 500%, you know? But yeah, man, if this shit breaks out, I'm telling y'all, fucking right around here, dude. If we start breaking out, dude, this game fucking over. So fucking, if we start breaking out, that shit is going quick. The Bears are fucked. Like, we called this shit. We fucking called this shit. How are they going to recover from a 1 minute candle like that? They're done. They're toast. They're fucking degenerates. Like, oh my goodness. Fucking A, man. Fucking degenerates. Like, holy fucking shit. The fuck is this? Fucking degenerates. Fucking shit. Oh shit, man. Calls went up almost 100% on that fucking rip. Bro, W Bulls. Look at that shit, man. They're fucking twice already. Twice. Mm-mm-mm. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, this is just degenerate at this point. It really is. Anyone trading this is just a degenerate at this point. I just don't like this is so degenerate. Yeah, this is full fucking degenerate. All right, guys. I'm ending the stream here. Um, it's been amazing, man. It's been very green. If you guys are red, I strongly recommend the quitting thing. But man, it's been a fucking amazing stream, dude. We bought calls almost at the lows. We sold the peak. It collapsed. We didn't do anything. So we're walking away green as fuck at the peaks, losing to fucking choice. I had over 5 wins on calls today. Um, so yeah, man, this shit is like, this is fucking absurd. Like, this shit is insane, man. This shit is fucking insane. Oh my gosh, man. Life is fucking, this is goated. Wow. I'm just so like, wow, look at that. I didn't participate in being a degenerate. Like, what a great move to not be a degenerate. Like, it's crazy. All right, so guys, I'm gonna be signing off, man. It's been an amazing stream. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna be signing off, man. I will see you guys.